Kamusta ba ako last weekend? I enjoyed yung weekend namin. Ah, we started na maging mas active or mas maging proactive sa mga of going out of the house. Kasi kami ng asawa ko, taong bahay kami. And I would always um envy. I wanna be parang every time na nakakikita ako na people making an effort leaving their houses or kumbaga lagi silang nasa labas. Parang feeling ko when I compare it to where I am right now, parang they're living their lives more as opposed to me. Alam mo yun? You have that feeling. Anyway, yun lang. Last weekend was fun. Nag-effort kami na ipasyal yung daughter namin and nag-enjoy naman siya. May minention nga yung wife ko na na she mentioned na every time na pag nakakatulog yung anak namin after a really fun activity, we did a good job. As in a long sleep. Alam mo yung pagkatapos mong, ko alam ano ba, basta pag napagod ka, alam mo yung pagod na I did something so correct na pagod ka. And yung pagod, alam, may sinasabi sila na ang sarap ng pagod. Sino ba yung sinasabi nun? Basta sila. And I've heard that before. Um, yeah, and productive naman kasi nakapagpagupit na ako. Ah, sabi sa akin ng tinry ko ulit tong itong gupit ko na tapered fade. Ito kasi yung trend eh. Muntikan na ako actually mag-mullet. Okay? Kasi it's also uso. So parang in-ease into it ko. This is a way na nag-ease in ako. Itong taper fade. Kasi usually, ano ako yung gupit ko is low or mid fade or low fade. Mid fade yata ako eh. Mid fade tapos zero as in ahit. Tapos sobrang ikli sa taas. Yun yung go-to na gupit ko eh. Pero ngayon, I'm trying new things. I think it looks nice on me. Okay naman siya. Um, what else is on my heart today, no? May try nga akong segment eh. And feeling ko pwede ko na siyang gawin right now. Na, kasi with this podcast, di ba, um, hindi, parang aimless or walang topic masyado. I just sit down and talk and just share what's on my heart right now, no? And I'm gonna try to have a segment wherein meron ako isang topic. Tapos, wala, I'll stay on topic. And I wanna call it tips, no? Ano siya, acronym siya. It's called Thoughts in Progress. Tips. So, Ang naisip kong tips for this episode ay the thought of burnout. And hindi naman necessarily na I am experiencing it, pero I've experienced it a lot noon. Um, and siguro pagdating din sa passion, no? Kasi nung ever since high school or elementary, 'di ba darating ka sa point na pipili ka kung anong gusto mo. Na parang tatanungin ka, ano ba yung gusto mong maging? And ang hirap sagutin ng tanong na yun. Pero nung high school ako, I think the school helped me realize my strengths. And for some reason, parang na-develop yung public speaking ko. Although public speaking, the thought of it still scares me. Pero I used to compete sa storytelling competitions, no? Where kumbaga parang magkukuwento ako ng biblical stories ng mga David and Goliath and Jonah and the whale. Magkukuwento ako and then it's as if I am telling the story to children. So ganun yung atake, no? Hindi ako magso-storytelling sa mga adults. So yeah, from there na-develop yung interest ko sa arts in general. Mas naging open ako sa I guess ang pinaka na-recommend na pinaka na-recommend sa akin ay mass comm na course. Pero napunta ako sa multimedia arts. And then from there, nag-ano na ako. I wanted to film and then ito na yung pinaka first ever passion ko na naniwala ako na I think this is where I will prosper, no? Filmmaking. To the point na nagkaroon ako ng burning desire to fly all the way to Canada and study, no? And we were blessed enough na I was able to do that. But somewhere along the way, pag uwi ko, I did still pursue filmmaking. But there was a point wherein it's just not fun anymore. And at first, naging ashamed nga ako na parang, you know how you dedicated a lot of hours and you dedicated a lot of energy sa what you once believed na is your calling or your parang what makes you who you are or ito na yung career that would make you who you are. Alam mo yun? I was ashamed in sharing or telling people na I don't want to do this anymore. Alam mo yun? Nagkaroon ako ng period na stuck ako doon in limbo na parang ayoko na pero I want to show my family and my friends na I'm still here. Although there were parang shining moments naman. Okay? Na in that limbo na bumabalik yung loob ko sa filmmaking, lalo na when we do skits. With my good friend, no? That also listens to this podcast. Shout out sa'yo, kilala mo ikaw. And he's very supportive. Na we make skits. We made skits nung nung college days namin, and then gumawa ulit kami nung pagbalik ko. But it's a shame that it didn't pan out na how we imagined it. We had so much ideas doon, but it was fine. It was a release from us nung gumawa kami ng YouTube channel, no. It was fun. Yun yung mga parang core memories na nagawa ko. And I think, alam mo ngayon, in retrospect, parang siguro maaalagaan pa yung filmmaking passion na yun when it's with good people or with the company of people talaga who you love, no? Ayun. But anyway, I finally let go of filmmaking, and somehow may nag-stick eh. Alam mo yun? I'm still interested in making good art, no? And I still have a lot of funny stories sa utak ko nun. So, kailangan ko lang naman ng medium na parang I still have a lot of random comedic stuff on my head, no? So at one point I believed na okay, if I'm not gonna do filmmaking or comedy skits or comedy short films, then I'll just stick to just comedy muna. This concept of funny. I love making funny things, pero I still want to share stuff, no? So ngayon, hindi, noon, sumubok ako mag-animation. So comedy, and then there's a filter or a medium na to process that comedy through animation, and I enjoyed it. Nagkaroon ako ng YouTube channel din wherein I animate a lot of skits that were in my head, mostly random, surreal and absurd comedy. And I think doon din ako minsan nagtatrive sa mga surreal and absurd and comedy, ganun. And then I experienced burnout ulit eh. Parang it's the same feeling I felt when I entered into filmmaking. And then after filmmaking, I pumasok naman ako sa animation, and I enjoyed it. Both principles I learned, I try to master, and I try to sinubukan kong i-identify yung sarili ko doon na parang filmmaker pala ako, or parang kung na-burnout na ako doon, okay, ano pala ako, yung passion ko pala sa animation. Ganon. So, I would always, there's this longing sa akin na to have my identity be the medium for some reason. Parang, nagkakaroon din kasi ako minsan ng crisis na I just really want to be in this box we're in, na this is me. Ito na lahat ng expectations mo sa akin. I'm an animator, so I know this and this, so you would know me better. I had that longing, and then here comes Mr. Burnout, no? It's just so hard again to express na bad trip, na papagod na naman ako, and nawawalan ako ng energy, or just even the thought of animating another frame hurts. Alam mo yun? So I eventually nagkaroon ulit ako ng shame. Na parang, here I am again. Parang, at one point, I called myself a quitter. Na, na parang, ang cop out ba masyado ang sinasabi mong, burnt out na ako dyan, so I'm moving on. And then, it got worse na parang sinasabi ko na I always quit, I don't know what I'm doing, and you really don't know who you are. But alam mo, the common denominator lagi is I really like to do comedy. I really, I don't know about, hindi ko alam. Parang, even hanggang ngayon nga um, I tried a lot of things. I'll just skip over yung mga futile attempts ko. So, after animation, I tried game development na comedy. And then, that was a short stint. And then, sumubok din ako ng, ano ba, t-shirt making. Although hindi naman yata comedy yun, no? Pero, I don't know, no? Suffice to say, ang dami kong sinubukan to feed this thing I have, no? And may mga gusto pa akong subukan. And I think doon na ako pumapasok sa current timeline ko ngayon wherein I'm still trying new stuff. For example, podcasting. And I'm not sure if this is comedy, no? Pero naging point ko lang dito is the whole point of this podcast, Tinton Podcast, is I don't want to frame it as a comedy podcast. Pero a lot of times it could turn that way because my good friend put it nicely sa akin na parang na the heart speaks, the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. And yung concept ko dito is to just sit down, press the record button, and share what's in your heart. No? Tapos, ayun. Ito yung nasa heart ko is, I spew a lot of random jokes or I go into kung ano-anong territories and it comes out funny. So, it could be a comedy podcast pero sometimes kasi I'm afraid to frame it as such kasi baka mangyari ulit yung ma-burnout ako and then I'll go into the next. So, right now, this is just a sharing podcast of heart sharing podcast. Yeah, and ayun. So, burnout. I guess a question, no? Sometimes I feel na ginagamit ko yung word na burnout too much. Kumbaga, when is it feeling burnout and when is it feeling like you're a quitter? Ganon. So I guess a question to you guys is for us, no, to wrap up itong segment na thoughts in progress, na to have this wrapped up nicely is how do you define burnout, no? Ang burnout ba is just a phase or is it actually a period sa passion mo? And yeah. That's burnout. And that's a tip on burnout, experiencing it. Asa trabaho ngayon? I'm in a period in life na ina-accept ko na yung kung ano yung I'm following what's fun. No, I'm just listening to kung ano sa tingin ko yung hobbies ko or what I find creatively fun. Kumbaga, mas ano na ako, tawag dito. Since there's also may common denominator lang talaga on na hindi nag-escape sa akin is I really love comedy. I'm in the search of a medium, no? If it's podcasting or painting or actually ito nga yung sinusubukan ko stand-up comedy, no? Nag-try na ako mag-stand-up comedy. Once, sumampa ako. Well, I wouldn't say sumampa dahil it's an online gig na okay. Hindi siya open mic. So, there's no expectations of a comedy podcast or a comedy stand-up routine. Parang nag-open up lang ako sa mga kaibigan ko na parang gusto ko mag-stand-up comedy. Gusto ko siyang i-try. And coincidentally, yung mga kaibigan ko has this platform online. It's called Bump or Giga Bump ba yun? Just so happens na meron silang ganun. And then they encourage me na, sige, subukan mo, online lang. And then I wrote a few jokes and went on it. I have a recording, or my wife has a recording of that. No? So, hindi ko alam if it went well kasi hindi ko alam yung mga jokes na nakakatawa kasi when I did my routine, I think it was a 20-minute one of me just rambling. When I did my routine, walang feedback. Usually sa mga nakikinig akong podcast ng mga comedians na you have to do open mics and you have to be reactive. Kung ano yung joke that works, i-workshop mo pa yun. Susulat mo pa better attack, better setup, and and how to deliver it, and the comedic timing and everything. Walang feedback, so parang hindi ako nakatikim ng what worked. So I worked, kumbaga para mas mahasa ko pa yung writing ko nun. So I think natapos kagad. Sayang nga hindi gumulong Hindi siya nag-snowball into me having the courage to perform live on stage. But I am writing a routine right now. I'm trying to write a 5-minute set. And I would eventually try an open mic. Paulit-ulit yan kasi sa utak ko And I'll just share it, no? One of these days, I'll share it. And hopefully, it is the medium. Or I find the medium that won't burn me out or will just stick with me. Like how comedy is sticking sa akin right now. Ayun. That's where I'm at. No? I also enjoyed again, balik lang tayo sa weekend, no, na may thought na pumasok sa akin while yung anak ko was playing sa sand or imitation sand, sa ball pit, nag-slide kami. Kasi nagkaroon ako ng one point na parang parenting is so hard. Nahirapan ako masyado and sobrang nakapagod and I often talk to myself and whisper a little prayer na kay Lord na parang, Lord, what is so rewarding dito? Kasi binibitawan ko yung mga hard-hitting questions. Na parang, why, bakit, how is this so rewarding? No? Sure, they're cute, okay? If I want something cute, I'll just bibili na lang ako ng Squirtle. And I don't find Squirtle cute pala. Pero it's an example of cute. Diba? Bibili ka na lang ng Squirtle. And then be done with it. Diba? So I often find myself questioning, Lord, how is this, when is this rewarding? No? When is it going to be rewarding? And I tried to, nagkaroon ako ng thought experiment na, okay, sige, ngayon toddler, sabi nga nila, terrible to 3-ager. So, marami pang pagsubok ng na darating, and then magiging teenager, and then mahirap silang kausap. So, parang, it's a long road of pain. Diba? And then, parang, how is this so exciting? Where's the reward? And I also don't want to put pressure naman sa anak ko na paglaki niya, buhayin mo ko. No way. That's just not me, no? Tawag dito, so that's not rewarding at all. So kailan yung how is this fun? Paano ako magbe-benefit on having kids? Where is the benefit? And I think hindi naman siya fully nasagot. No? Hindi siya, it never materialized, the answer. Although, may sumapul lang na thought sa akin while I was watching my daughter play sa sandpits. I just remembered me when I was a kid. No? And I would always say na I would have enjoyed being here. I would have enjoyed, nung bata ko, I would be really just being surrounded with joy pag andito ako kung saan ako dinala ng magulang ko. I would run and slide and just have fun with my parents. I would have, kumbaga, this would have been a core memory nung bata ako. And it's just, and that hit me, no? Na, it hit me na I'm making my daughter's day great. And that's it. And siguro in a selfish way, it doesn't really need to benefit me. Alam mo yun? Pero just the thought of, you know, parang ang daling maramdaman kung ano yung nararamdaman ng anak mo kasi once you were a son or a daughter, di ba? And you could just really imagine kung what if the roles were reversed and you were back to your child self, no? If you were back doon and you're with your dad and you were with your mom, sorry. And you're just enjoying the ball pits and slides and imitation sands. You're free to run and magkalat. That's joy, no? That's the reward. it must have felt so rewarding sa anak ko that weekend, no? Na dinala ako ng parents ko dito sa fun park na to. And then, yun lang yung nag-dawn sa akin na, yeah, I am making my daughter's day. And that's it. And it makes you feel a little young ulit nga eh. Na parang, you get to feel, you know this feeling na pag, na, meron kang napanood na meme, meron kang reel, and then sobrang laugh trip, and may kilala ka na kaibigan na ma-feel niya yung same joy na na-feel mo. So, isi-send mo yung reel sa kaibigan mo, and then gusto mong panoorin siya habang, gusto mong mag-react siya sa reel na sinend mo. Mas maganda nga pag pinapakita mo, so nakikita mo yung reaction niya, tapos tatawa ba siya o hindi. Pero sure kang tatawa ka. And rewarding din yun on both end. Na parang, napatawa kita. Di ba? I suppose that's also the feeling I felt or the thought I realized while I was with my daughter noon na I know what's fun. I've lived 30, ilan taon na ba ako? 33 years dito sa planet Earth. And I know a few things that are fun nung bata ako. So, dadaling kita doon. And I think that's it, no? I know traveling is fun. I know video games are fun in moderation. I know shows, cartoons that are fun that you might like. Ang dami ko pang i-share sa daughter ko na I'm really excited to share. Jiu-jitsu, I found fun. Sports, ping pong, I like. Man. Yeah. I guess that's one realization, no? Na parang, and I believe that the Lord, slapped that thought in my head when I was just so tired. Talagang nakakapagod mag-handle or magpalaki ng bata, toddler. But I think nung tinanong ko when I asked that question, parang what is so rewarding dito? It's not a complete answer, or it may not even be the answer to that question, but the thought of that made me feel okay about being a parent. It's just I'm making my daughter's day. Parang niyakap ko rin yung inner child ko dun eh. No? And I think that's also it. Parang the more you spend time and play with your daughter or your kids, it's like also having fun with your inner child. Na parang, you know what this kid went through. You know, alam mo yung sad parts ng pagiging bata mo. Yung inner child mo. Alam mo yun. You're very much aware of it kasi you've lived it. It's your inner child. No? And feeling ko, it's a way for you na para bumawi sa inner child mo through making your, I guess, outer child, no? And in some ways, maybe, no, they are connected. Yung innie and outie child mo, they're your children. Ow. They are connected. at least yung outer child mo, you get to hug, you get to nurture, you get to train physically. And in a way, nahi-heal yung mga pain na naranasan mo ng inner child mo. And that, I think, is a profound way of thinking about it. So I guess I'll leave another question to you guys, no? What is so rewarding? To the parents out there, what do you find rewarding on having a kid? And yeah, this has been a very self-reflective episode ulit. And I guess gusto ko sana ng feedback. Do we want these kinds of podcasts? Do we want just to reflect and to share a little on the serious side? Or do you want yung talagang uupo lang ako and just, have opinions on the randomest of topics? Or maybe a mixed bag? No? Yeah, that's it. I think this is episode... I'm not sure. You should double check ko na lang yung episode. Pero it's around the, it's lower than 20. This is episode lower than 20. Thanks for listening. And also, I'm gonna keep asking, to send in some questions for me. Voice memo recording, video recording, send it on tintonproductions@gmail.com. Also, please like my socials. Please do. Kung na-enjoy nyo to, please follow me on Spotify and subscribe sa YouTube channel ng Tinton Productions, Tinton Podcast. And like the video, support me. And yeah, that's my request. Thank you. Bye-bye.